Victoria leg spinner Farward Ahmed has capped off a stunning Bupa Sheffield Shield season by being named in Australia's 17-man test squad for the West Indies tour and the Ashes. Farward is one of 3 uncapped players in the squad, joining Sheffield Shield Player of the Season Adam Voges and New South Wales Blues wicket-keeper Peter Neville. National Selection Panel Chairman Rod Marsh announced the squad in Melbourne and praised Farward's form in the 4-day format.
48 wickets is a pretty good season, and once again it wasn't only the fact that he got 48 wickets, it was the way he bowled. Unfortunately he's here this morning, I don't want to blow his bags up too much, but he bowled beautifully all summer.
Voges produced the 4th most prolific Shield season by a batsman ever this summer, scoring 1,358 runs at a Bradman-esque average of 104.46, a feat Marsh holds in the highest regard.
He had a magnificent series. There's Shield season. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I looked at him probably bat on 4 or 5 occasions, maybe more this year, and I thought, I don't know how anyone's going to get this bloke out. He was that dominant, but it wasn't only the fact that he made 1,300 odd runs, it was the way he made them. It was as good a Sheffield Shield batting as I've ever seen.
Wicketkeeper Neville will act as Brad Haddin's understudy, and after a super season highlighted by a top score of 235 not out, Marsh says the NSP had no choice but to pick the gloveman.
Bashing the door down. Matthew Wade had a very good season as well. So I don't know what you can read into the fact that we picked Wade in the A team. That's up to you to read something into it if you want to.
Man of the match in the World Cup final, James Faulkner missed selection in both the Test and Australia A squads, but Marsh says there's a plan in place for the dynamic all-rounder.
Well, he's a pretty good cricketer, and very hard to take more than 2 all-rounders. James desperately needs some red ball cricket. It's not his fault that he's not played any red ball cricket really. Glenn Maxwell's another one who hasn't played much red ball cricket, and we're giving Glenn some, but we've also got hopeful plans for, which I can't reveal right now, for Jimmy Faulkner. So he'll be right. He'll be right. He's a hell of a good cricketer, and he's a hard man to keep down, as we know. So we certainly haven't forgotten him, put it that way.
99 days remain until the first ball of the Ashes, and Marsh has weighed into the debate as to whether wonder kid Steve Smith should bat at the pivotal number 3 spot, but insists the decision is not up to him.
Personally, if you're not asking me as chairman of selectors, I would say yes. If you're asking me as chairman of selectors, I'll give you the stock standard answer. Captain sets the batting order.